The Xenological Training Facility's nursery was supposed to be empty during the night shift. Cadet Zara Williams was only there to retrieve her forgotten datapad when she heard it. A low, rumbling growl that made every rational species' DNA scream, run. 3 Ravager cubs had somehow escaped their containment unit. Each was the size of a large dog, covered in iridescent scales that shifted from purple to black, with bioluminescent patches that pulsed like warning lights. Their species was known for pack hunting, using coordinated attacks to bring down prey 10 times their size. The cubs had formed a semicircle, blocking Zara's path to the exit. Their synchronized growling created a harmony that was designed by evolution to paralyze prey with fear. The sound vibrated through the floor, through bones, through souls. Zara looked at the cubs. The cubs looked at Zara. She dropped into a wide stance, took a deep breath, and produced a growl that should not have been possible from human vocal cords. A deep, guttural sound she'd learned from watching her family's Rottweilers establish dominance. The cubs' growling stopped. Their bioluminescent patches flickered in confusion. That's when the door burst open. Dr. Yilix, the night supervisor, stood frozen in horror. Cadet Williams. Don't move. Those are. Rhea were. Zara growled louder, adding a slight forward lean. The middle cub took a step back. What are you doing? Yilix's feathers stood on end. You're challenging apex predators. No, Zara said, not breaking eye contact with the cubs. I'm speaking their language. Watch. She growled again, but this time added variation, rising and falling tones, like she was having a conversation. The cub on the left tilted its head and responded with a questioning chirp growl. That one's asking if I'm serious, Zara translated, though she had no idea if that was true. She chirp growled back. The cubs exchanged glances. The one on the right, slightly smaller than the others, attempted to growl again, trying to sound fierce. Zara matched its intensity exactly, then deliberately made her growl slightly less threatening, adding an almost playful rumble at the end. The smaller cub's tail, which Yilix hadn't even known could wag, began to move slightly. Cadet, this is insane. Ravager cubs don't. The middle cub suddenly rushed forward. Yilix nearly fainted, but instead of attacking, it stopped just short of Zara and produced the loudest, most theatrical growl its young vocal cords could manage. Mouth open, displaying rows of teeth that would one day be able to pierce steel. Zara leaned down, looked directly into its 6 eyes, and growled back with equal theatricality. Then she added something unexpected. She laughed, the sound mixing with the growl to create something entirely new. The cub sat down, confused. Its packmates approached cautiously. The middle one's the leader, Zara explained to the petrified Yilix. He's testing boundaries. The small one shy but curious. The left one, oh, you're the troublemaker, aren't you? The left cub had started play bowing, its front lowered, hindquarters raised, a universal play position that transcended planets. Zara play bowed back. What followed was 5 minutes of interspecies growl conversation that would later be studied by xenobiologists across the galaxy. Zara and the cubs took turns growling with different intensities, pitches, and durations. The cubs began incorporating little hops. Zara added hand gestures. By the end, it looked like some sort of prehistoric performance art. Ow! Yilix whispered when security finally arrived to find Zara sitting cross-legged with 3 deadly predator cubs lounging around her, their bioluminescent patches pulsing in synchronized contentment. Dogs, Zara shrugged. I grew up with dogs. Big ones. They play growl all the time. It's not about the species. It's about understanding that youngsters of any predator species have the same basic play language. Growl, counter-growl, establish who's fun to play with. As the cubs were led back to containment, they kept looking back at Zara, making small, questioning growls. She growled back one more time, soft, reassuring. The smallest cub's tail wagged again. Dr. Yilix updated Zara's file that night. Cadet Williams, fluent in Universal Predator Baby. Recommend immediate placement in Xenological Communication Program. Also possibly insane.